Hi, I'm Jim Smith, the Executive Happiness Coach, and I'm going to be a concurrent session speaker at NOHRC 2016. And this video is to give you a little bit of a preview and encourage you to attend my session. So let me begin with a story. Exactly 20 years ago, I was sitting on the podium as a member of the program committee for this very conference, and we were so excited because our keynote speaker that year was then SHRM President Michael Losey. And the week before the conference, Fortune magazine had run an article entitled, "Let's Blow Up HR." And we all showed up for that conference absolutely seething. And we were excited about Michael because we thought he is going to tell us how to respond to this nonsense they're putting out there. And Michael gets up on the podium and he holds up a copy of the Fortune magazine article and he says, "I agree with them." And then he proceeded to tell us why and what we needed to do. So now let's fast forward 20 years. In my session, what we're going to do is we're going to examine how that question is still showing up today, what's going on with HR, and why one can still make the argument that it's time to blow it up again and try something new. So I invite you to come to my session, which, by the way, is going to be a facilitated conversation. Yes, you will be a participant. My job is to bring some provocative questions and some context and get you thinking, and then we're going to talk about it. So we're going to talk about why and how our profession has failed to evolve at the same pace as is required by many of the organizations in which we work. We're going to talk about why other functions often dismiss HR as being less relevant and why they're right. We're going to make the case for letting go of a lot of traditional HR functions in exchange for using a time in some different ways for the organization. I'm going to tell you why you need to stop being nice. And I'll explain a little bit more of that in the session. And finally, let's talk about how HR needs to reinvent itself for the experience economy and whatever comes next. So I look forward to joining you in this really deep and high energy conversation in March 2016. I'll see you at NOHRC.